So Walker and I, we're at the family. We'll just say the family beach house, basically. And we're sitting on the back porch, cracking White Claws, fishing, just having a good old time until about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we're being environmentally conscious, and a White Claw can rolls into the intercoastal.
Yeah.
Which will not stand.
Yeah, we're like, oh, absolutely not. We will not litter into the intercoastal. We care about the environment. So Walker and I are both leaning over this railing, each of us with a kayak or paddle, whatever you want to call it, in our hands, trying to scoop this.
God, what a bad idea.
Trying to scoop this can out of the water. This cottage that we're staying in is probably, like 60 years old or something?
Yeah, I think it was built in the 40s.
Yeah, so like 75 years old when we were there.
How many beers do you think you guys were in?
No less than 15.
Yeah, I was probably 25 beers deep. It was 4 o'clock in the morning. We were on the beach all day. Of course, I was 20 plus deep. So yeah, the railing was old. The entire railing rips off.
We're on like
the deck.
different sides of the deck, and yeah, my side I'm leaning over, and the entire railing goes. It's low tide.
The deck sits over the water, so the railing, it's like
It was a pretty cool house. It was built back in the 40s before like codes existed in like beach houses. So part of like the livable area of the house is built over the water. So they couldn't do renovations on it ever.
Yeah, so the deck was over the water. We're both leaning over. The whole railing gets ripped off. Walker goes flying into the water. He's flailing. He just lands like on his forearms. His forearms are all sliced up. He just stands up. He's like holding his arms up. He's just bleeding everywhere. And I could not stop laughing.
Dude, it was low tide. The area I fell in had maybe like 4 to 6 inches of water, I'd say. And it's, an oyster bed. So yeah, from the deck it's probably like 5 feet.
Yeah, probably
5 foot drop on like my arms and knees onto an oyster bed.
That just gave me chills, dude. I don't know what about hearing oyster bed. And
oh,
4
dude.
to 5 inches.
So I get up, and it's immediate. I'm no longer drunk. I am dead sober.
He's pissed.
And I'm in a horrendous mood.
He is pissed, and I'm just up there crying, laughing.
Literally, yeah, he can't even like talk. I'm like,
stop.
Austin, get my slides, and he's like, what? It's like there's like pieces of the railing that are floating around. I have to grab one so I can like stand on it because like I'm barefooted in an oyster bed.
I hand Walker his slides. I'm like, Walker, do you think you can get the rest of the railing that's floating down the intercoastal right now? And he's like, yeah, I got it.
But dude, the worst part about it was like, oysters are fucking nasty. And it was like all like, mucky and shit. So like all my cuts were like brown and like there was like all this gunk in there. So we had to go in the bathroom and I was like,
he's like, all right,
I'm
buddy,
biting the pillow, buddy. I need you to go in dry and scrub this shit out.
the shit out of his arms. And then we walked. We're like, all right, fuck it. We're going to keep drinking. So we walk down to the beach and we sit in one of the lifeguard stands and just drink White Claws until 7 o'clock in the morning. We go home and go to bed and I'm like, oh shit, I don't have my phone. So I had to go all the way back to the lifeguard tower to get my phone. I come back. His mom is awake. And she's like, what the fuck? And I'm just laying in bed next to Walker, dying laughing and just like covering my face. And she's like, yeah, you better cover your fucking face. This isn't funny. I was like, I'm sorry, Carly. I can't help it.
Dude, I hit her with such a bait and switch. Because she went out and saw the railing. So she storms in the bedroom and she's like, what the fuck happened? And I'm like, oh, I had a little fall. And she's like, are you hurt? Did you like fuck yourself up? Like, let me see your back. So like I got up and showed her my back. And, it was a little sunburnt, but nothing really wrong. She was like, oh,
not bad.
That's weird. And I was like, my arm's pretty fucked up, though.
You should see my arm.